Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics. Hope you enjoyed our adventure yesterday. So we got a bit battered and bruised, we did, climbing up the cliffs, but it's what you do when you're looking for fossils, I suppose. So I'm going to clean a couple up tonight so you can have a look. Literally it's just water and a tough brush most of the time just to clean some of the mud and stuff off them. I've still got the one that I've put aside for everyone who likes, subscribes and comments and shares to that video. Only had one do it so far. So Georgia, you want to a winner, kid? You're the only one. You're the one who gets the fossil. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. We've got to check everybody's fed because it's Tuesday morning. So we want to check that no one's regurgitated and left anything nasty in the tanks for us. We've got to go around and we've got to fill the tanks over there. And then we've got the delivery coming to. Excuse me. And we've got the delivery coming today. So, and again, excuse me. And then, yeah, we should have a cracking day. See what we get delivered. I think there's a couple of bugs. So, I think there's definitely a snail. I think there's definitely a snail. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And then, yeah, we'll carry on. So I'll see you in a bit. Everybody, so the delivery's turned up. You can see we've got loads of stuff. We've actually had two deliveries at once. So we've got invertebrates, which is actually the right way up for once. And we've got some frozen food I've got to get away, and we've got all these boxes. So I'm going to crack on and have a look through them. I'm in the dark. And then I'll get the frozen one away now, because that's just boring stuff. And then the rest of the stuff I'll open with you, and we can have a good look through. And then, yeah, hopefully we have a nice day. I'm sorry, I've had to go through some of the boxes because they haven't sent a lot of my stuff. So I'm missing a 3-foot walnut tank. I'm missing the excavator clay. I'm missing all my live food. Got no live food. Yeah, so I had to go through the boxes and see what we have got. So in here, we've got some cool bits of wood. So I'm going to get all that out in a minute and have a good look. We've got some more silk plants because I was running low. Got some spider life. I've still got to open the invertebrates. That's a different company. This is all just bowls and thermostats and stuff like that. So, these suppliers are a pain in the bum. So, but we have had a new arrival. So he is on holiday while his owners do his tank up. But it's a very interesting snake, so we can learn quite a bit from her. So she wasn't looked after very well at all from her owners. And they just decided they didn't want to feed her. So, as you do, you just decide that. Of course you don't. You always feed your animals. So I'll show you the poor state of this thing. So the lady's literally brought it back from the brink of death. So we'll, he's just in this little bag, here he is. It's a little corn snake, it's a lovely corn snake. Come here, darling. Whoop. So here she is. But if we get a... Where is it now? If we look at the side of her, you can see it all ripples over. She's so skinny. Poor thing. And you can see how cute that bone is. I mean, you shouldn't be able to see any of that on a snake. So earlier on, the skin was literally folding back on itself. It was that tight. But she has chilled out a bit since then. But yeah, horrible little story this snake's gone through. But so she's going to be staying with me for a little bit. We're going to try and fatten her up a little bit. She's only here for a week or so while the tank gets all done. And then, yeah, lovely snake though. I mean, not aggressive, not bitey, just really, really skinny. So yeah, we'll get us settled. Try with a food item tonight. It's usually Bosch's food, and then yeah, she'll be coming home with me tonight. She will. Yeah, I can't believe how cute that angle is. I mean, so skinny. Shocking. But yeah, we'll get her warmed up, get her fed, and get her set up at home. So, and we're opening the rest of the stuff, and I'll show you what we've got. Oh, so we'll open this bad boy. Now this should have some invertebrates in for us. Be nice. So for some reason it says to open it this way, so we're opening it this way. Slide them out. Nothing. Open the next bit. Okie dokie. Ooh, okay. So we've got our nice snail. He's got little boys having that. He's got his little phanarium and his spider life and all that's over there. We have African train millipede. They're quite cool. And these are Towie emperor moths caterpillars. So these are just a little thing I've bought to see what they'll be like. Little caterpillars. So I'll get the close-up camera and we can have a look through them. Yeah, that's the insects for today. Don't think there's any other animals. But we have got some tubs over there to look through. So just had the animal delivery. So there's our giant African land snail, albino. We've got the millipede, giant African train. I think there's just one in there, but it's hard to tell. And then these are our emperor moth caterpillars. Something to try, see if we can get some emperor moths. Thought that'd make a cool video for us. But yeah, we're going to crack open with these. So we're running low on power, so I'll try and be as fast as I can. But yeah, real pain that live food hasn't come, or that tank hasn't come, or anything like that. So I'm going to have to ring the lady, let her know that for some reason it hasn't turned up. That's the UV light. So that's the UV light we've set up for her. For the tortoise, she's having a 12% UVB. So we couldn't get that in a unit like I like to use. Ones where it's all contained in one unit. But yeah, we had to get a controller in that separately this time. Oh, this is something I wanted to try. It's a little frog cave. So I thought we could put it in with a dart frog, if it suits the tank. So it is. Little dart frog cave. So there's a little bowl underneath. I'm putting water in for them. And then, yeah, I don't think it'll fit in my tank. But I think that's quite a nice little piece, that is. I'll put it back in the box. And then, I'll show you the wood we've got, because there's some nice wood in there. And then, I don't think there's much more else to open after that. There is a little bit more. We've got one Monkfield box to open. But, let's crack on, we'll open some more. So this is from a different supplier. think it's all bits of decor to help me set up a viv for the next couple of days. I've got to set up a bearded dragon viv, escape it all for them, so on and so forth. Oh, so this is a nice one I've seen. So it's a cave and these glow in the dark. So that should be really cool in the darker setups if you've got a scorpion or anything like that. Down here. Got some more heat guards. We need them. Really nice space. Now, I wanted to show you these. There's just two more of them in there, different colours. But these are my new, I'm going to try them out for basking spots. They look really good, they did. Now I need to slice my finger off them. Yeah, if I've got a blade, I'm going to cut myself usually. It's meant to be like a full bridge rocky system. There we are. So I think that's quite cool. It's like a cave and a basking spot at the same time. Have it at the back of your viv, your lamp above it, you come up and bask. I think they're going to go really well, I do. So we've got them, we've got two in brown and one in like a brownie colour. So I'll keep this one out as display, the other ones can stay in the box. Yeah, I think they'll do the part, they will. So we've got these for building more tanks. I don't think there's much else. No, it's just the box. I've got to show you the new logs, so I'm going to get all them out now and show you all the nice bits of wood. So here's the wood that's coming today. These are some really nice pieces. This one is hollow all the way through. So you can have a cool lizard that likes living in there. We just need to give it a clean. We've got some nice vine systems. That'd be nice. Set up in the tanks. And then we've got some of the cork bark branches, which are good, and I like them as well. Loads of rubbish. So this is the last box. So we've got calcium blocks, we've got water bowls, we've got bearded dragon feeding kit. It's good, that is, for growing your food. We've got worm dish to stop your Mario worms getting out and your mealworms. Some more light holders, ceramic, as you always need. I think that's everything. Oh, we've got one thermostat. Yeah, that's it. That's everything that's come today. No live food. No tank. No excavator clay. So, yeah, that's all the boxes opened. So, hello everybody. So I've got a little friend in today, and he's come to get his snail, and he's requested if he could be on a video. So, here's my little friend. And what have you got in your little tub? You're going to show everyone?
A land snail.
One of the giant African land snails. Is he down there? Is he, look?
Yeah.
He's down there in the corner, and he's an albino because he's got a white bottom on him. There we go. So you're going to show us what you're going to put him in?
Yeah. So I've got a big tank here and a bit of bark and some water to put in here, only a tiny bit. And 1 litre of this. What I don't know what it's called, but I don't know what it's about.
That's your substrate, that is. There we go. So that's everything he needs for his little setup. So he's going to go home today, get him set up, and then yeah, he should have a good video. And then I've got my first little fan, which is nice. So we'll see you next week, and on our next order. And then tomorrow's going to be animal delivery. So the corn on holiday is in the tank now, set up. So we've just got to take her home tonight, set her up at home, and then yeah, we'll be happy as Larry. then we're going to show you the fossils, and then that'll be the end of the video. Then once I show you how to, I'll only show you one, and then in the next 2 or 3 videos I'll pick a winner who gets to have the fossil that I'm giving away from the last video. So I'll shoot home, show you how to do that, and then that'll be the end of the video, I'm afraid, today. And then we've got animals coming tomorrow, so that'll be a good video because I ordered them while we was on the cliff yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed it all, and I'll see you when I get home. Okay everybody, so I'm just going to give the fossils a clean. So we use this one as a starter. So literally we're just going to get it a bit wet. We've got our little toothbrush. I'm just going to give it some brushes like this. This is actually the one that I'm going to be giving away when we do the little competition, see who wins. So literally just slight little brushes. You don't want to go too hard because you'll damage the fossil. But just already you can see a lot more of the grooves. So I'll get the close camera out so we can have a look at that as well. So I'll leave that one now. So we've got this one we'll do. So it's literally, you want to go with the grain. You don't want to go against it. You go with the grain. And you could do this 5 or 6 times and you're just taking minute little layers off. You can see a lot more of the fossil. It's quite simple. A lot of these I will just leave outside to weather naturally like they would at the site. So if I leave these long enough, these little cracks and that will get worse and worse and worse, and then there'll be more and more will flake off, and it's just like it is naturally. You can see the water's already gone a bit brown from what we've been getting off. So when I get the smaller camera out, and then we'll have a go with that one. So then we can have a bit of a closer look at what I'm doing. Here we are. These are some of the fossils. This is one I've literally just cleaned. So we've just took another layer of the dirt off. And then, yeah, this is the one that's going to be given away. So I've cleaned him up a bit more. It's quite hard to get a lot of the really hard stuff off. Sometimes it's just persistent little washes every now and then. So I'm going to do one for you so you can watch. So we'll do this one. So it's quite dirty still. So we just want to get him wet. Any of the excess. And then we put some down here. And you want to go with the grain. Now this won't work for all your fossils because these are clay. No, sorry, these are limestone. So a little bit of water and that, and it all comes off quite nicely, especially as it's started to break down through the erosion. So it's more like mud limestone than actual hard rock limestone. So literally with just little brushes. Now another rinse again, so you can see all the dirt comes off it when I put it in. See, look at all that coming off. So we just keeps going. We won't go too mad. We let it settle for a bit. But you can see there's actually some coral on the actual fossil. So I think that'll do for a little bit. A lot of the time we can get a lot of this off here by just snapping little bits off, because it's nowhere near the fossil. The fossil's all the way up there, so we know we're just breaking chunks off. We won't go too close now because it's right by the fossil there. So And every time you get it wet and stuff like that, there you go, I mean, that's be enough. You can see all the dirt's come off there. And we can get a bit of a better look at it now. You do the same on the top. Just keep wiping it with your toothbrush. And then this will come, every time you dip it, see look, there's more coming off each time I touch it, more and more is coming off. It's literally soft clay. So each time you get it wet, it's going to get more and more softer and softer and softer. Oh, sorry, softer and softer and softer. There you go. That's how you clean them the invasive way. There is more, like when you get the harder ones like this, you're going to need little chisels and stuff like that. Like these, you take your ages doing it like that. But this here, this is all started the erosion from last night's rain, when it's all started to crack. So yeah, there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the update on yesterday's fossil hunting video on how to clean them. And then I'll see you tomorrow with the animals. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today with the little fossil tips and the Christ, I can't believe the delivery couldn't have been worse today. I mean, no live food at all. I mean, so it's all over the place today. So they've sent me another load because they don't know where the other one's gone. So I could end up with twice the amount of live food tomorrow. So that could almost be worse because I've got loads of stuff I'm going to have to almost give it away. So that's going to be fun. So if you want to watch another video of mine, there should be a box there. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, there should be a little circle there. Thank you for everybody who's been subscribing, commenting and sharing it for me. It really does mean a lot. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.